I know I've been gone for a super long time, probably around a month now, but there's been some reasons behind that. I got a new setup. I'm back in the United States. And honestly, I'm just ready to rock, ready to upload videos and go crazy on this YouTube grind. I want to thank you guys so much, honestly, because even without me uploading, I think the last time I uploaded, I had like 160 subs. And without me even uploading, I've gained over 50 subs. And now we've passed 200 subs on the way to that road to 1K subs. So thank you guys for that. I've been dropping some reels on Instagram if you guys have been keeping up with that. If not, go follow me on IG at Risk the Limit. But this is where I'm going to be most active now, is on YouTube. So if you guys want that information from me on things like this, how this video, I'm going to talk about how I use credit cards to travel for free. Things like this, how to build your credit. Go ahead, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, because we're going to be going over topics like this almost every day coming in the future. So let's go. Let's get right into this video. No more yapping about bullshit. I'm back on YouTube, gonna take over the credit game and the finance game and maybe even the crypto game, who knows. But let's stick to my lane right now, which is credit. So this video is gonna be about how I use credit cards, how I use credit cards to travel for free. So let's get right into it. Created and presented by yours truly, Mr. Risk the Limit. Let's go. So the video topics, we're gonna cover travel hacking, credit card points, how to get free travel, and choosing travel cards. And finally, some travel hacking examples, some real world examples for you all. So anybody in whatever scenario you are with your credit, I'm going to give you guys some examples on how we can travel for free. So let's go. So about me, like you guys know, my name is Mr. Risk the Limit. My educational background, I went to college and currently going to college. I started in 2021 until now. And of course, I majored in finance. But my credit knowledge really came through with free YouTube training via videos on YouTube, right? And just finance books. And one of the biggest finance books that I actually recommend for a lot of people is called Credit is King. I'm going to be doing a review on that full book, but it really goes in depth on credit and credit scoring models, what you guys can do to get an 850 score. I'm going to be dropping a video on that very soon. So stay tuned. And a lot of my knowledge also came from mentorship. So a lot of the videos that I've done for you guys has been from, knowledge that I've learned through YouTube, knowledge that I've learned through mentorships. And I'm now giving you guys all of this content and game for completely free. So thank you guys for watching and enjoying the content, but a lot more is coming soon. So stay tuned, subscribe to the channel. Let's go. Let's get into the video. So travel hacking. Let me give y'all the actual definition of travel hacking. So this is the practice of using credit card rewards, points, miles, and loyalty programs to travel at significantly reduced costs or even for free. So I'm going to be telling you guys how we can do this. And that's a little picture of what credit cards can do for you if you use them right and you travel with them. So let's go. So credit card points, let's break this down. All banks have different point names and values. Each bank has their different, point system and all that. For example, Chase has ultimate rewards points, as you guys can see. Amex has membership rewards points, as you guys can see right here. And Citi has thank you points, as you guys can see right here. So each have different values and different transfer partners. These are the top three that I put here. Some of the recommendations that I also might recommend you guys to look into is Built Points. Built Points is on the come up. You guys can use Built Points for a lot of things. In this video, I'm going to be going over a little bit, but these are the top three rewards points and reward systems with credit cards. So now that we know these credit card points, right, the Chase Ultimate Rewards, the Amex membership rewards, and the thank you points from Citi, let's get into some transfer partners with each. And this goes very in detail. So if we look here, this is basically the transfer wing for all of the points that go into different airlines. Here we can see that Marriott Bonvoy is probably one of the biggest. Marriott Bonvoy points go into most of these things. And here's Chase, here's Amex, here's Citi. So if we look here, Chase, we follow the blue, it goes into a bunch of things. It goes into Air Canada, it goes into JetBlue, Southwest, some things over here. It goes into Iberia, Finnair. And basically using this, we want to see what points go into what airlines. Me, for example, I like to use Citi. thank you points and City American Airlines points, which I'm going to get to further in the video. Stay tuned. But City, it goes into Cathay, it goes into Qatar, Qantas, it goes into Aero Mexico, Air France, a bunch of these that it goes into, and it also goes into American Airlines, which is one of their transfer partners, which is something I'm going to explain to you guys on how I was able to go to Colombia just last year for three times for completely free just with American Airlines points. So let's get into it. How to get travel for free. Using the map on the last slide, we want to prioritize the airlines we want to get status with. And two things we have to think about before we get into it is going to be what places do you want to travel, right? What destinations do you want to go to? And what airlines and airline hubs are near you in your location. So for me, I chose American Airlines because I want to be able to fly to South America and Spain. And I also live in Atlanta, which is a Delta hub, but Miami, which is an American Airlines hub, is very close at only 1.5 hour flight. So if a place doesn't have a direct flight from Atlanta to wherever the place is, I simply just have to get on a flight from Atlanta to Miami and then Miami to wherever I want to go, since it is an American Airlines hub. And that's what you guys want to think about when, choosing what points you're going to get the most status with and what airlines you want to pursue to get the highest tier status with. I, for example, chose American Airlines. So let's get into it. So choosing travel cards. Since I chose American Airlines, we find the best cards that earn American Airlines points. And these are most of the city cards that earn American Airlines points. As you guys can see, this is the no annual fee card and it earns 15,000. This one I have myself. I did a video on it. I'll probably do another one more in depth on this card, but you guys can get 50K bonus miles if you do like a spend requirement, right? So this is a very good card that not a lot of people talk about, but it's very good. And the 99 annual fee is actually waived for the first 12 months. It's a great card that I highly recommend. And there's also some key things with City that allowed you to get all these cards without having to apply for each of them. The one card that I'm trying to get next is actually this City Advantage card. It's pretty much the same as this one, but just for the business, and it doesn't report to my personal credit. So that's some gems for you guys. I'm going to be getting that card soon. And I can earn 65K miles, right? And those 65K miles are worth a lot to me because I can basically travel for a lot of places for 8K miles, 10K miles. So if I have 65K and I can travel for 10K, I can travel 6 times basically just off miles. So that's what I chose. And I'm really trying to build this relationship with City. Next is Barclays. So Barclays also has an American Airlines card. They have the Advantage Aviator Red card. This card is also pretty good. You earn 60K miles. You get your first check bag free. Sometimes you get preferred boarding, so that means you can get better seats if there's nobody else with higher tier. And it only has a $99 annual fee. This card is really good for those of you guys who want to start building a relationship with Barclays and getting American Airline, status. So this is very good. But that's basically what I did to get a lot of status with American Airlines. And it's something that I recommend to you guys as well if you want to travel South America. And even Spain, they go to Spain a lot. American Airlines is good with going to Spain. So that is one of the big recommendations that I'm making for you guys. Next, let's get into what partners these cards have. So United Airlines is partnered with Chase. Here we can see all the Chase cards that are United partnerships. Here you can get 30,000 miles, 60,000 miles, 70,000 miles, and 90,000 miles. So this is, if you guys want to go United, if you're in a United hub and United is going to places where you want to go to, I would definitely recommend getting with United. Then we also have Delta Airlines, which is partnered with American Express. And here we can see all the miles that they offer you guys. This is also very good because they have these personal cards as well as business cards that offer you guys some of the same bonus miles. So if you guys are in a Delta hub like me, this is something I would recommend doing as well because you guys can get these miles and travel for free. So I'm also going to be building a relationship with American Express, which I already have, and getting some of these miles. So when I do want to fly to Miami from Atlanta, right, I can just use my Delta miles, get on a Delta flight, book that to Miami, and I can fly for free to Miami. So that's really what I want to do. And that's how I'm going to do it with American Express and getting these cards. Next, so now that we see the relationship with, the airlines have with these credit card companies, we choose wisely depending on airport hubs and travel destinations. So now let's get into some travel hacking examples for all of you guys. So let's look for destinations we would want to go to. Website I recommend is upgradedpoints.com. What we do is we search for a destination we want to travel for on points, and upgradedpoints.com is going to be able to tell us what is the best step-by-step method on how to get there and using what type of points. So let's get into it. So for example, we search best way to travel for Spain on points. Let's go. Let's do this. So the best way to fly to Spain with points and miles, we look up that and then we click on the upgraded points link. Once we do that, we're going to come to the upgraded points website. The best ways to fly to Spain with points and miles step by step. This website is a gem for you guys. So basically, like I said, any place that you want to look up, if it's Turkey, if it's Mexico, you guys look up best way to fly to blank country, right? Whatever country with miles or points, and upgraded points is going to come up, and you guys click on that. It's going to give you the step-by-step. And the key takeaways from that whole page is, as a one world hub, the best options for nonstop flights from the US to Barcelona and Madrid are American Airlines or Iberia with Advantage Miles or Avia. So like I was saying before, I'm building a relationship with American Airlines, right? So I'm going to have a lot of Advantage miles, a lot of American Airlines miles. But you guys can also fly Cathay Pacific with Asia Miles and Japan Airline Miles. Those are two other good programs. And Star Alliance, which is a different alliance that's not American Airlines. American Airlines is part of the One World Alliance, and United is actually part of the Star Alliance. So Star Alliance Airlines, aka United Airlines, have less routes to Spain, but still offer some great redemption opportunities for Air Canada and United Airline flights. So that is the key takeaway, but of course, it's going to go more in depth on the website. You guys should definitely check that website out. It's a big gem for those of you who are trying to travel hack and basically travel for free. So as a one world hub, I'm going to go with Advantage Airlines since I want to go to Spain a lot. And American Airlines also goes to South America a lot, so that's why I chose to go with them. This website is a big gem for you guys. I definitely recommend it. So if you guys enjoyed the presentation, if you guys got any gems from this presentation, from the video, and want to keep learning more, please subscribe to my YouTube channel where, I'm going over videos on how to get your first Amex card with an instant approval, how to remove collections from your credit report fast. This video is actually very in-depth on how I removed one of my own personal collections in the matter of like 2 weeks. So that's very in-depth. That's a great video for beginners on learning credit repair. And then finally, how to get a $50,000 Navy Federal card. This is also a great beginner video for those of you who want to even learn about Navy Fed. In the video, I explain how to get into Navy Fed and how to get that $50,000 Navy Federal card. So if you guys are interested, my Instagram and YouTube is at Risk the Limit. And that has been all for you guys. Thank you so much for supporting me through all this. As you guys can see, it has 203 subs, right? And that was taken a week ago. Now I'm already at 211 or 212. So I'm getting a lot of subs without even uploading. So now that I upload for you guys and I'm dropping you guys a lot of valuable content, I hope you guys enjoy and subscribe to the channel so we can keep growing this community and I can keep providing you guys all of this free game that I learned by paying for it. So if you guys enjoyed, thank you so much. Subscribe to the channel, leave a like, leave a comment on what you want to see next. But that has been the video. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to catch y'all in the next video. Peace.